guys, it's Anna and Maddie, and we're back, and we're about to do the Totally Should've book tag. And basically, this tag has 11 questions, and we got a book for each one, so let's just get started. Number 1, totally should have gotten a sequel, and we both feel that The Night Circus should have gotten a sequel.
Yes.
Like, please?
And Morgenstern should get on that.
I feel like it should have ended differently.
Yeah.
But
I need more.
More sequel than more just ending.
Even if it's like a spin-off, like
we'd be fine with that. Number 2, totally should have had a spin-off series. And once again, we both agree, Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling. Harry Potter, like, we understand that he grows up and has kids, and that's the end.
But Marauders spin-off series.
I've heard about that.
I want that.
That would be amazing. But I would like to see what happens with the kids of them when they go to Hogwarts. I mean, why not? Although J.K. Rowling has gotten on Pottermore, and she said what some of the characters, like the kids, are sorted into for houses and stuff, so she's had a little bit of information given to us, but I want more of this. Oh, I want more. I want more with Harry and Hermione and Ron and their children. Number 3, an author who should totally write more books. And we agree that, no, you have that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it is Kirsten Gier, because she wrote the Ruby Red trilogy, and of course this was translated from German, but still, I want more books. Like, I kind of want novellas of this. That would be amazing. Like, we could call it Diamond White, and it could be Gideon's point of view, and it would be awesome. But I just want more, because I loved this so much.
I chose Rainbow Rowell because I will read anything this woman publishes. She could publish a cookbook about cooking with dog food, and I would read it.
Number 4, a character who totally should have ended up with someone else. And do we both choose this?
No.
Oh.
I chose the Grisha trilogy.
Oh yeah, she chose the Grisha trilogy.
I chose Elena. I think that's her name. But I don't agree. She should not have ended up with him. She hasn't read it yet, so I can't spoil her.
And you probably, some of y'all probably haven't read it yet either. For me, I chose 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher because I want Clay and Hannah to be together. But the whole point of this book is that Hannah has committed suicide, and I wanted them together so bad. Like, I shipped them, and then I was like, wait, she's already dead. So, I am so sad. Like, my heart is broken now. Number 5, a book that totally should have ended differently.
Did you choose this one?
Yes,
Yeah.
and for me, I chose This Is Where It Ends. You can't really see it, but I've talked about this book before, by Marieke Nijkamp. I still don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right. Anyway, this looks really plain, but whatever. This book tore my heart apart in the saddest way as possible, but the ending was the worst thing I've ever read, and I liked it because it was so truthful, but I also wish some of the stuff that happened didn't happen, because now I just feel like, oh. I'm so sad. And I don't think you chose something for this.
I usually like the way books end up. I'm usually not picky.
Yeah, I was trying to find a book, and that was the closest I could find. But even the ending for that, I'm okay with. Maybe. You will understand when you read it. Number 6, totally should have had a movie franchise. And yeah. So I chose the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. I think this might actually be becoming a movie at some point in like
which I will
future,
see on the day it comes out.
But I think this would be so awesome. It's a fairy tale retelling that takes place in the future with like robots and stuff. And like Cinder is like Cinderella, but she's a cyborg, and it's really awesome. And there are other characters too, like Chris.
I chose Lightning Thief because I don't think those movies aren't in my head. They didn't happen.
No.
I'm in denial. So if someone wants to get on making a better movie,
now Logan Lerman though as Percy Jackson,
definitely.
But he's supposed to.
He's
be
so old though.
He's supposed to be.
He's supposed to be 12. He's too old. It's creepy.
Number 7. Totally should have had a TV show.
The Selection.
She came up with this, and I was like, you know what? That would be awesome.
Be like The Bachelor.
But like better, because it's taken in the fairy tale type thing where it's like kingdoms and stuff and not just normal people. And that would be really awesome, but I refuse to see The Heir go as a TV show.
Fair.
I still have my feelings about that book.
Fair is interesting. It was interesting.
Very interesting. Number 8. Totally should have only had one point of view, and we don't have the physical copy for this book, but Allegiant.
Yeah.
By Veronica Roth.
I think the worst thing was I could never tell who was talking.
It was so hard.
Like, Four would be talking, and then he'd say something about Triss, and I was like, wait, who is talking?
Oh yeah, it's Four.
And like I'd have to go back to the beginning of the
Even
chapter.
if it says it in the chapter, right?
It says it at the beginning of the chapter, but I'd have to go back every time to see who was talking.
Like, first of all, it was in first person point of view with 2 different points of views, so that's very like hard to try to distinguish between the two voices.
Their voices aren't really distinguishable. Like, they're kind of the same voice.
Yeah, and I didn't like it. And I mean, I understand why the point of view was kind of necessary because of the ending.
Necessary,
but at the same time, it just could have been executed better. And
yeah.
All right, we're done.
Yeah.
9. Totally should have had a cover change. Both of us, the same author. Poor Jennifer L. Armentrout. Okay, White Hot Kiss. I'm sure you can understand why.
Look at that. It's awkward to read in school. Super
it's
awkward.
So awkward. My teacher looked at me and she was like, it was so bad. This book is about gargoyles.
Is there a gargoyle on the cover?
I mean,
technically, but no.
There is.
But technically, no. Technically,
this is the back, and I feel like this should be on the cover. Although I do like the sparkliness. It does kind of shimmer a little bit. But this is another book.
This one did get a cover change, technically, but it's still like the same cover, but just sparkly.
Yeah. So
she's cursed with bad book covers.
She really is.
Some great books,
but speaking of books that have been changed, number 10 totally should have kept the original cover, and we both agree. The Mortal Instruments.
The covers were fine.
Yeah, like
they didn't need to be changed.
This is beautiful, right? This is very beautiful. I do like, however, that they did all the original covers until the last book and then changed it, because some publishers like to change the last book's cover and it doesn't match any of the other ones.
Like the publisher of Perfect Ruin, like to change the cover after the second book when the first cover was beautiful.
Or Across the Universe.
Yes, that's
oh my gosh. But
these, I like the spines of the new one. But
yeah,
like
the spines are really cool.
The covers are awkward.
Yeah,
they didn't need to be changed.
I mean, I like seeing Isabel.
Yeah.
And stuff, but it just, it's not the same. I really like these. These are a lot cooler, and they don't.
I mean, except for like
Yeah.
the ones like with like the first one with like Jace's nipples. Yikes! Yikes! I got weird looks for that one.
I can't believe City of Bones has literally had 4 different cover changes. 1, the original. 2, to match the movie franchise. 3, the new covers. And then 4, to match the TV show franchise. 4 different covers for 1 book. And I only had the first one, which I'm very fine with. 11, which is totally should have stopped at the first book. Like at book 1. And we agree, Inkheart by Cornelia Funk. Because, okay, this book isn't too bad alone.
It's pretty good.
I mean, I still had a very hard time trying to get through it, but it wasn't that bad. Then I got to Inkspell, and I just have not finished the trilogy. I'm still like halfway through Inkspell.
I only finished them because I read them in 7th grade, and 7th grade is probably a good time to read them. They're more kiddie.
Yeah.
And like it was like an accomplishment that I read that much book. And now I look at it and I'm like, why is it so long? I don't remember half the stuff that happened.
Yeah.
In it. There's too much.
There's so much that happens in this. I feel like this could have been split into 3 books. Like,
Probably.
there's a lot that happens in this book. But yeah. So that was the totally should have book tag, and yeah, we're about to film another tag. But I will leave the what did we do? Oh, we did a blindfolded book challenge or whatever. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna put it down in the description below because I know how to do that now. And yay! Moving up. Okay. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.